Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a look for you guys, so if you want to see it, please stay tuned. So as you can see, I've already done my brows off camera and we're just going to jump into the video for today. Okay, so the first thing I do is prep my skin. I'm going to be using MAC Mineralized Time Check Lotion. And you want to make sure your hands are clean if you're going to be using your fingers. So let's just start priming the skin. And I do use a little bit extra on my nose. I use it as a pore filler. So I'm just going to pat that on. And then using my MAC translucent powder, I'm going to set that with my paddle brush. It's a 133 from MAC. And I just you want to use a little bit, not too much. So now I'm going to prep my eyelid. I'm going to use Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. And then I'm going to go in with any brush. I like to use the 195. So I'm just going to put that on my lid. And this helps your eyeshadow adhere and stick and last longer. I'm just taking any brush. You kind of want to disperse that. Do the same thing to the other side. I figure I'd make videos for you guys when I'm not working or on my day off. So I'm going to go in with Kid from MAC. And then I'm going to be using my 224 brush. And you want to apply this kind of in this area right here. And it's okay if you can't really see this color. It's just going to be for a transition. Okay. So this is again a Still Kid. Okay, now I'm going to be using Texture from MAC. And I'm going to use it on the same 224 brush. And I'm going to kind of go a little bit on the outer. And just work that in. Same texture color. And I'm going to use texture on my other side. I just added a little bit more texture on my brush. Now we're going to go in with, let's do Swiss Chocolate. That's this guy right here. Okay, then we're just gonna tap it. Okay, now do the same to the other eye. And I like to stick to that outer corner of the eye. A little bit more of the Swiss Chocolate. And these are shadows for MAC. Okay, now with my 224 brush, no additional product, I'm just gonna buff that. I'm gonna go in with Mythology for MAC. So that's this guy right here. I'm gonna use my 242 brush. And I'm gonna wet my brush a little bit. And I'm gonna use my Fix Plus. Again, a little bit of Fix Plus. Okay. Sorry, I always alternate between both eyes. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Swiss chocolate back in. I feel like we lost a little bit of it. And still staying to the outer corner. Okay. Now with a 221 brush, I am going to add a little bit of Embark right here. And I'm just staying pretty low for this one. And on the outer corner. Do the same to the other side. Just want a little bit more depth. Okay, and I've already curled my lashes off camera. I actually curl my lashes before I start doing my eyes or my makeup. So with any lash curler you have, just curl your lashes. So mine are already curled. And I'm going to use my Rocket Volume Express mascara, and this is waterproof. I believe it's from Maybelline. Okay, I'm gonna apply my lashes off camera and I will be right back. The ones that I'll be using actually will be my Salon Perfect lashes, and they're in the style 651, I believe, and I'll show them to you guys before I put them on. So they are the lashes right here, and then this is in a Morphe lash book. I'll be putting these guys on and I'll be right back. So as you remember, we've already primed, so I'm just going to take my Fix Plus and kind of spray that on. Okay, now I'm going to be using my Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof, and mine is in the shade NC25. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe 439 brush. Oh, before I do that, I actually like to put on Vaseline on my lips to moisturize them for my lipstick when we're done. So I'm just going to do that really quick. Okay. Alright, let's move on. So this is just my, again, the foundation. And I promise you this matches my skin. Probably looks like it doesn't on the monitor. Okay, now we're going to go in with our concealer. I'm going to use Shape Tape in the shade Light. It might be upside down for you guys, but it should say Light somewhere. And I kind of dab some on the side of my hand in case I need more. Okay. So I'm just gonna start blending that out. Whatever I have left, I kind of dab in the center. I don't like to put a stripe down the center of my nose. Okay, now I'm going to set my under eye area. I'm going to use my Studio Fix in the shade Shivering White. So it's just like a stark white powder. I'm going to use my paddle brush, the 133 from earlier. I like a bright under eye area. And then I just kind of lightly do this. It's not really like, I'm not really adding too much powder, it's just for my under eye. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Cover FX powder. I don't know the shade to this one. I'll find it for you guys and link it below. Unfortunately, it's already rubbed off and I don't remember the name. But taking my 109 brush, I'm going to go in with this. And then I just kind of go from here and down this way. And I just kind of leave this space here a little bit blank. And then going in with no additional product. Now I'm going to go in with my Hyper Real Glow palette from MAC. I'm just going to use a combination of all three shades. I'm going to take my 103 brush, I'm sorry, 133 paddle brush. And I do this before my blush. I don't like to do highlight on my nose, but I'll do my Cupid's bow here and there. Now I'm going to be taking my blush, and this is from NARS in the shade Orgasm. I believe it might be upside down, but we're going to put that on the, I believe this is a 160 from MAC. I like to do my blush last because I feel it blends better with your highlight. Okay, now we're going to finish off our eyes. I'm going to go in with Costa Riche. Okay. So I only take it from like halfway back. This will allow your eye to still look kind of open. I'm just going to take this Real Techniques, I'm not sure the name of it, but I'm going to go in with Texture from earlier. And I'm just running it along my bottom lash line. Do the same to the other eye. Hopefully you guys can see that, I'm sorry. Okay. This is my Smith 230 brush. No product. And just kind of buff that. Take a little bit of the Swiss chocolate we were using earlier and just add it to the outer part of the eye. And then no additional product on my Smith brush. So I'm going to take my Kylie Cosmetics liner in True Brown K. And I hate how they always come out of the pencil. Hopefully I'm in focus. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Antique Velvet from MAC. You see that? It's this shade here. Okay, let's set our face. I'm going to use my Fix Plus. And this is the final look. I hope you guys like it, and please stay tuned for more videos. Bye guys.